Hey everybody, welcome back. Thanks for joining your virtual drinking buddy. So I'm just sitting here watching The Office for the millionth time. Thought I'd crack open one of these. Pabst Blue Ribbon. So, this is a well-known beer. I'm sure most of you have had this. And it's something I've had plenty of times, but I didn't try it until sometime in my 30s. It's probably been maybe just 10 or 11 years ago that I tried it for the first time. And I don't really know why I didn't try it. In high school, I drank plenty of Pabst Ice, but I never had this. But back then Pabst Ice was, for $11, you could get a case of Pabst Ice. So we drank that pretty frequently between that and Beast Ice, but I guess we didn't ever drink this back then because Pabst Ice obviously is stronger, so you get more of a buzz for your buck. But growing up, everybody I knew drank PBR. I know my dad joked one time that our family bloodline was 70% PBR, so that's how much PBR got drank in the Ellis family. Alright, well, yeah. Pouring out beer colored. Nice standard yellow beer. Crystal clear. Soapy white head. Some fisheye bubbles that are popping pretty rapidly. So yeah, I know in high school, I'm assuming that regular PBR was the same as Pabst Ice. So let's say it was $11 a case back then. Super cheap beer, right? And it was like that for a long time. And then it seemed like somewhere in or around 2010, it started to become popular. I know I watched a lot of travel shows and cooking shows, and so anytime you see some millennials getting food truck food, they're always slamming down tall boys of PBR. Or, you go to on Food Paradise, it seemed like PBR popped up a lot at all these cool places that they were going to, and it was mostly millennials frequenting. And that seemed to have driven the price up. Now, granted, it's still a very affordable beer. I got a 30-pack, I think, for $17.98 plus tax and deposit, so it ends up being probably closer to $20, but still not bad compared to a 24-pack of, any of the other macro American beers that are going to be a couple of dollars more. And you get something like Michelob Ultra, which is basically water that's like $25 a case. So just to put it in perspective. So it was just weird how it used to be a working man's beer. And then in the 20 teens, it was like the millennial beer. And now I think it's just something of a dad beer. I don't know that I see a lot of people picking this one up, but I still pick it up on occasion. I don't know. Smell? It smells like a typical yellow beer. The sort of scent that you smell at any local dive bar. So I'm not going to harp on the smell, and I'm just going to dive into the taste. Cheers. Tastes honestly quite a bit to me like cornflakes or something. It's got very cereal-like taste. Not overly sweet, but a little bit of sweetness there. The faintest hint of what may or may not be hop bitterness. But overall, for the money, I really don't know that you can go wrong with a PBR. I don't know, I bounce back and forth between this and Hams. Hams is still cheaper. I think the 30 rack of Hams goes for $15.98. So you know, $2 cheaper with hams, but I think I like the PBR just a little bit more. There's maybe a little bit more of a sweetness with hams, but I think if I went to a blind taste test, I don't know that I'd be able to tell them apart. Maybe I could, maybe I couldn't. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, for $17.98, not a bad investment. I'm going to leave you with that. I'm going to quit harping on this beer. And I hope you liked what you saw. And if you did, go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button below. And don't forget to tell your friends. And this is the Malted Gentleman reminding you, you only have one liver, so use it wisely.